What's going on, everybody? I had to readjust the GoPro, well, the GoPro mount. So I'm just testing it out, just trying to make sure everything's in frame, everything's straight. So here we got a candid version of Hunter shopping, pushing the shopping cart with his helmet in the shopping cart. He already knows what I'm doing. I couldn't find your bike.
Yeah, they tucked it away.
I rode right past it.
Well, parking up all my stuff.
So today, gonna be going out to pick up my bike. I'm sure most of you guys know I have a 2005 CBR 600 RR. Back probably like a month ago, 2 months ago now. It's been a while. The fuel pump stopped priming. You know, I jigged the wires and did all that stuff trying to get it to work. Everybody knows it. Got it to turn on, got it to start, rode it, and shortly after, it just stopped running. So I took it to a local guy a little bit outside of the city that did wiring and knew how to, you know, he works on bikes, works on cars. So I took it to him with the intentions that he would probably be able to figure it out pretty quick, and if I needed to order parts, I could order them, he could put them on. Unfortunately, I did order a kill switch, which I mean, we thought that that's what the problem was, and from, you know, what we both gathered, or what he found out, the bike did start. He turned it off, turned it back on, and it just stopped running after that. So now, really don't know what the problem is. So I'm gonna have to, which I was trying to avoid, which was taking it to an actual dealership. I'm not trying to throw any shade on anybody, but I mean, you know, at a dealership, people, you know, they got a little bit more I guess expertise, experience. They've probably seen this issue many more times, and they have all the space and all the necessary diagnostic tools to diagnose the exact problem, so I'm just not throwing money and throwing parts at this bike, which that's the last thing that I wanted to do, especially, I mean, on a used bike that's, you know, over a decade old, way over a decade. But I mean, that really is not a big deal when it comes to motorcycles. It's all on how you maintain them and how you ride them and whatnot, how you store them. But getting ready to meet up with my man here, and we're gonna take a trip a little bit outside the city, go pick my bike up and take it to the dealership. So stay tuned. Pay no attention to my trunk. I do detail cars on the side, so I got all my detailing stuff back here, but gotta get these ratchet straps. We got a brand new Michelin Pilot 2CT, brand new. Oh, straps falling everywhere. Yeah. Dude, my man Hunter right here, about to go ahead and make this trip and get this bike. Let's get it.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
So we almost here. Getting close. Haven't seen my bike 2 months. 2 whole months. Haven't rode it in 2 months, I guess, too. But
what kind of shit is that?
all right, so we made it. What's up? What's going on? What's happening? So now we gotta get this bike out of here and drop it. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Randy.
John.
John, nice to meet you. All right. It was all right. It wasn't bad. So we got the bike dropped off. Pretty confident that it's in good hands, and the job will get done, you know, somewhat quick and the right way. Like I said, no type of shade to anybody or anything like that. It's just something that needed to be done and needed to, for, you know, my peace of mind, needed to get out the way. Probably most likely could have been riding my bike, but maybe it's a better idea that things happen this way for a reason, because it's cold out here. It's winter time here in Pittsburgh, so. But nonetheless, it's nice to have your bike running. Nice to know where your bike's at, and nice to know that if you wanted to ride somewhere or bundle up and ride through the salt, the snow, whatever, if you wanted to, it's nice to know it would be there. But other than that, hopefully it's not going to be too much of a headache and or too much of money to get it fixed and get back out here on the road.
Shit.
See what the damage is.
Hello, and thank you for calling Messiah's Motorsports. To reach our service department, please press 4, and to reach our finance department, please...
Yes, Kaylee, this is Randy.
Yeah, we looked at your bike. You need a wiring harness. And it's possible as well that it could have taken the ECM out.
Damn!
But we won't really know until we put the wiring harness in. But they want me to start there with the harness.
Okay.
Yeah, so they found a burned ground in the bus connector.
What kind of shit is that?
A burned ground in the bus connector. Everything else works. They when they put power to the fuel pump, it powers up.
Right.
They checked all your relays, tip over sensor. Everything else is fine. It's the engine stop switch. They installed that, or they plugged it in. They didn't even have to install it, and it doesn't change anything either. So
Right.
that part you can return that.
What's like the turnaround time on that?
As long as it's in stock, it's 3 to 4 days to come in. That's all.
Yeah, my main reason for bringing it there, which I should have did in the first place, would at least known it was done right.
Yeah.
And it would have probably been done by now for sure. So.
Yeah, I'll get one coming, and yeah, I'll call you after I install it. Just make sure everything's good. If there's a problem after, I'll call you. But I mean, hopefully that fixes it, and I don't need to get an ECM for it. So.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Kaylee, I appreciate it.
All right. Yep, no problem.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. So we are pulling up to Mositis Motorsports, North for Sales, PA. So I'm gonna go ahead and see what they're talking about. Pull up, park, get everything squared away, and stay tuned. I'll see you guys in a second. It's been a long time, and finally picking up the CBR. Definitely wasn't expecting what the problem was. I'm glad I brought it here, only because I'm not throwing shade to anybody, but I'm trying to say that you get what you pay for. And in the circumstance, I took it to someone who I thought would be able to figure out the situation with my bike. I thought they'd be able to diagnose it and get it fixed within 2 weeks at the most. That's with parts coming in. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Had to bring it here, and shout out to Mositis. They were able to get me in. They were able to get it diagnosed within a couple days, get the parts ordered, get the bike back running, and I kind of procrastinated on picking it up only because holidays and everything. But don't have to worry about that anymore. This is going to be the first ride on the bike since I think it was October 11th. Okay, so you do the math. It's now December, whatever it is. So I have rode since then, but I just haven't rode my bike. But I am going to take it easy. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to watch out for the gravel, the salt, because it's wintertime here in PA, and I just still can't believe that I'm back on my bike. It's December. So bear with me as I'm still trying to get used to it. It definitely feels a little bit different. The last bike I rode was a Ninja 400. Totally different. But it does feel the same, somewhat. I'm used to having my book bag on my back, so it feels a little weird riding with no book bag. I am layered up. I got some layers on. I got some long johns underneath my jeans. Haven't yet got any new gear. Gonna work on that over the next couple months. But who would have thought? Who would have thought in December, the end of December, after Christmas, Merry Christmas to me, Happy Holidays to everybody else. Who would have thought that I'd be back out on my bike, not anybody else's bike, on my bike? Still feels the same. But once again, shout out to Mositis Motorsports, North for Sales, PA. They got me together. They got me back on the road very quickly. They got a Instagram, Mositis Motorsports. They do got a Facebook page, Mositis Motorsports as well. But go ahead, give them a follow, give them a shout, browse their page, go to their store, shop up. Thanks again to them. So the last time I was on my bike, we did a quick oil change. Went ahead and, if you notice, swapped out these levers. The last time I was talking about these switchblade levers I had on here, knife blade levers I had on here that were horrible, man. So they had to go. I'm gonna take it easy on this road, well, on all the roads really, because it's been it snowed like 2 weeks ago. Definitely didn't expect to come out to this at all. There was salt out here. The roads have been wet pretty much all day. There has been bikes out. I know a couple of my friends, they've been out. But you know, with these tar strips, salt, everything else, I'm not taking any chances, and I'm not out here to show off. This is not the weather for that at all. And most importantly, gotta watch out for these other cars out here. I really don't have any specific direction where this video is going. I just know this bike, I've missed it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just take it easy like I've been doing, take the bike back on in. There's really nothing out here at all. Nobody's out. A couple people that were out, they were smart and went back in. Slid it a little bit there. I don't know if you heard that, but definitely no definitely no room for error out here, man, because I definitely almost bit it there. Tires are cold, tires are wet.